A natural causes thing. The next day, Susie Flanagan contacted Greg's workplace. Although they typically spoke every morning, he had not reached out. His phone calls went unanswered. Concerned, two of his colleagues went to the hotel and knocked on his door when he did not show up at the office. Receiving no response, they enlisted the help of the hotel manager to unlock the door. Their urgent calls led to the arrival of an ambulance and the Beaumont police. Inside, they discovered a middle-aged man lying lifeless on the floor, bent over with a cigarette between his fingers. The room, number 348, was warm and stuffy. The man's complexion had turned a bluish-gray hue. Although there was a wet spot on his pajamas, it was not out of the ordinary. Detective Scott Apple arrived shortly after. A compact and physically fit man with graying hair styled in spikes, he exuded a strong law enforcement presence. His wife had also been in law enforcement, and he had a background in SWAT. Known for his tireless work ethic, Apple found little of interest at the scene. There were no signs of forced entry or struggle, no disturbances in the room, and no visible injuries. Greg's wallet, containing cash, was still in his pocket, ruling out robbery. Nearby guests had heard nothing unusual. As Apple interviewed the neighbors, he speculated that Greg's death was likely due to natural causes. He searched through Flanagan's belongings, hoping to find clues to his sudden demise, but found none. Susie and Michael later revealed that Greg had never sought medical attention, preferring to live independently and distrusting authority. He was not one for exercise, smoked heavily, and had a persistent cough. While he did not overindulge in food or drink, he did not restrict himself either. It seemed evident that his lifestyle choices had ultimately led to his demise. The police viewed the death at the hotel as a routine matter. A photographer captured images to document the scene, and the body was transported to the Jefferson County Medical Examiner for an autopsy. The only mystery seemed to be of a medical nature, and it was likely a minor one at that. Dr. Tommy Brown had a well-established procedure. It took him 45 minutes to perform a post-mortem examination, thoroughly inspecting the body, measuring and weighing organs, and detailing his findings on the official form. He was professional, efficient, and confident in his work. Brown, with his thin frame, balding head, and wild white hair, exuded a slightly eccentric aura. He worked quickly, even speaking rapidly. A prominent figure in Jefferson County's legal realm, Dr. Tommy Brown was highly respected. In matters of death in this part of Texas, his opinion held significant weight. The circumstances surrounding Greg Flanagan's death were unremarkable as reported. The deceased, a 55-year-old Caucasian male, appeared to be in good health. Upon thorough examination, Dr. Brown noted only a 1-inch abrasion on the left cheek, likely from impact with the rug, and a peculiar half-inch laceration on the scrotum. The swelling and discoloration of the scrotum, along with the presence of edema fluid around the wound, indicated a significant injury. The bruising extended up to the groin and across the right hip, suggesting a forceful impact. The narrative of his physical state became increasingly captivating. Upon opening the front of the torso, Brown was met with a startling amount of blood and extensive internal injuries. Some partially digested food had been forcefully torn from his intestines. The doctor observed small lacerations on the intestines, stomach, and liver, along with 2 fractured ribs and a puncture in the right atrium of his heart. The condition of his internal organs indicated severe trauma. Flanagan had either been brutally beaten or crushed. Brown deduced that the wound to his genitals was likely a result of a forceful kick. Additionally, a devastating blow to the chest had caused fatal damage. He would have succumbed to his injuries in less than half a minute. On the official document, under the section labeled Manner of Death, Brown inscribed the word homicide. Thanks for listening guys. That is all over with you. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. There is a lot of shocking story. I will see you guys again.